Political ombudsman scolds parliamentarians. Age-old secrets law to be repealed by next year. Libel reports gets the nod from legislators. And dinosaurs in the house? A sharp rebuke aimed directly at errant parliamentarians caused a stir in Gordon House on January 26. The reprimand came from political ombudsman Bishop Harold Blair, who expressed disgust at the conduct of members of Parliament. His views were conveyed in a letter to Speaker of the House Delroy Chuck. Blair, who had written to the Speaker on January 14 this year, urged him to rein in members of Parliament who displayed detestable behavior. The political ombudsman says he is appalled at the level of misconduct among lawmakers during the sitting of the House. He says conduct that does not embrace common courtesy and respect has no place among the leaders of the country. However, the political ombudsman letter did not go down well with some legislators who frowned at his remarks. A vociferous member of Parliament who was sharing his disgust with his colleague said the ombudsman was out of line. South St. Anne Member of Parliament Lisa Hanna supported the sentiments of Bishop Blair. Her comments came while debating a private member's motion moved by government MP Gregory Mayer. Ms. Hanna says while all MPs may not be guilty of the charges made by the political ombudsman, some legislators display bad behavior. Bishop Blair recommends that workshops, seminars, and other training sessions be used to help parliamentarians improve their conduct in the House. Minimum wage earners are to receive a $430 increase in their pay for a 40-hour work week. The increase takes effect on February 28. At present, persons who earn the minimum wage get $4,070 per week. With the increase, they will see their salaries move to $4,500. Labour Minister Pernell Charles, who made the announcement in Parliament on January 25, said he was awaiting the completion of a study to determine a minimum livable wage. Charles said the study will help him to determine whether a further adjustment is necessary. However, Opposition Leader Portia Simpson-Miller says the increase is insufficient. She contends that poor Jamaicans have been waiting too long for government to legislate a decent minimum wage. The minimum wage was last increased in 2009. The veil of secrecy in the public sector, institutionalized almost a century ago by a colonial legacy called the Official Secrets Act, is to be finally lifted by next year. Prime Minister Bruce Golding told his colleagues in Parliament on January 25 that the archaic statute would be struck from the law books before Jamaica celebrates its 50th year of independence in 2012. His comments came during a debate on the Protected Disclosures Bill, popularly referred to as the Whistleblower Act. East Kingston and Port Royal MP Philip Paulwell supported Prime Minister Golding while arguing that the antiquated law had outlived its purpose. With a planned revocation of the Official Secrets Act, Golding is suggesting the introduction of a framework for dealing with confidentiality within the public service. The Prime Minister said, and I quote, "I agree with you that it has to go, but the notion of simply just dispensing with it and then we move on is something that we need to be cautious about," end of quote. A team from the National Gallery of Jamaica has come up empty-handed after carrying out an extensive search for 8 missing works of art valued at nearly $2 million. The National Gallery had loaned the paintings to a number of government agencies including Jamaica House, Vale Royal, and the High Commission in Trinidad. Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis had informed Parliament's Public Accounts Committee last year that her audit uncovered 11 missing pieces of artwork. During a PAC meeting in Gordon House on January 25, Executive Director of the Gallery, Vera Poupé, revealed that 4 of the unrecovered pieces went missing from 1989. She said the chances of recovering the paintings after 22 years are remote. There has often been discourse on whether political dinosaurs exist in Gordon House and whether they should exit the political arena and give way to young political aspirants. One member of Parliament was clear in his pronouncement on January 26 when he declared that the current slate of MPs were like dinosaurs. MP for Northern Clarendon, Laurie Broderick, says Jamaica's young people have become disillusioned with politicians and have lost faith in the lawmakers of the country. Broderick says, and I quote, "We are all like dinosaurs in here, and I am one of the dinosaurs," end of quote. He was contributing to a debate on a private member's motion which, among other things, dealt with the pursuit of proper family values and the protection of the nation's children from an unfriendly and hostile environment. The North Clarendon MP says legislators are not creating new forms of governance that impact social values and lifestyle changes. Broderick called for a bipartisan approach to dealing with critical issues affecting Jamaica's youth. This has been another edition of the Parliament Report. Thanks for logging on. Until next time, I'm Edmond Campbell. Walk good.